In a world full of chaos, folks, number one thing I want to talk about is gym etiquette. Let's walk through them. Now, there's going to be controversial opinions when it comes to such subject matter, but let's keep it civil. Anyone can benefit from this particular advice, especially new gym goers. And I'm not going to lie, some veterans who go to the gym on a regular basis for years now, you might want to take this advice also. Subject matter number one, respect personal space. Of course, this is within reason. If you are in a busy gym at a busy time, this is going to be very hard to actually conduct and carry out in a proper way. One particular example I see is if someone's squatting on a barbell rack and they are about to do their exercise, probably give them the space before you want to go reach for your equipment, which is probably beside them, or you want to walk past them. Give them that space to work out, not only for their safety, but yours also. Subject matter number two. Wipe down your equipment after use. Now, this is not something that I think people should always do, but you should do it within reason. If you're someone who sweats like a donkey, then wipe the equipment after, because that's freaking disgusting. However, here's a controversial part. I don't think you should always have to wipe it down unless you leave a stain there. Okay? And I'm talking about those butt stains. That will just dry up. I don't think you really need to clean that unless you're sweating like a donkey. Subject 3. Return your damn weights. Oh my god. I swear to god, I am gonna kill every single person that uses an equipment but doesn't put it back. Make that make sense. This makes me think the house is probably messy, or whoever they live with, they're probably very messy. But put away your damn weights. You're just making me do extra work before I have to do my set, just to clean up, just so I can do my own set. Make that make sense. As I was just making this point, I was just thinking there's certain situations where you don't actually need to put out your weight unless you're someone who lifts a lot. For example, if you're using a leg press machine, it's almost a given that you're gonna leave a small weight percentage on the bar because the machine is already so light. So you want to leave like a plate or two on the bar for the next person. It's just one of those gym etiquettes where you do that. But if you lift heavy as heck and you put 4 stacks of plates, take them off, because what are you doing? Imagine someone small coming on to the machine. Take it off. Anyway, that was my controversial opinion. Just some situations you may not have to actually clear up completely. Keep that in mind. Subject number 4. Now stay locked in with me. This may conjoin with certain other rules, so just stay in tune, stay tuned, stay locked in like I said. It is okay to ask someone if you would like to use their machine or jump in with them. However, they are obliged to also say no thank you. For example, if someone's using a shoulder press machine, and by the way, this only kind of applies with the pin machines where you have to slot the pin inside. I don't think this applies with plated machines because it just becomes extra work. But with the pin machines, if someone's on it and it's a busy gym, I think it's kind to ask, hey, how many sets do you have left? Within reason. Don't be like, yo, how many sets? Be a kind human being. You can be like, hey, excuse me, how many sets do you have left? And to hop on top of that, don't interrupt them mid-set. Wait for them to rest, take a deep breath, and then you can say, hey, excuse me, how many sets do you have left? And number 5, don't do bicep curls in the squat rack. I know, it's pretty hard, huh? Of course, this can go within reason. If it is a busy moment in the gym, then maybe avoid doing that in the squat rack. But if it's a quiet morning or afternoon, then by all means go bicep curl as much reps as you want in the squat rack. As long as people aren't wanting to use the squat rack to do squatting, then you're fine. Well, that's it, folks. Like I said, there's so much more we can go into when it comes to gym etiquettes. Feel free to disagree with me in the comments below, and I shall do nothing. But I would like to know your disagreements, of course. If you'd like a part 2 to this, I will oblige, because this is kind of fun making this video. If you're new to this channel, please leave a like and subscribe so you can join the team. And I shall see you next time. Peace.